Almost 3 years ago, you captured my heart by being exactly who you are. From that very first moment at Stardust, I could tell something was different and special about you. I had never felt so comfortable with being completely myself, especially with just meeting someone. But somehow that night I felt an instant connection, like we had known each other for 1,000 lifetimes. I wasn't sure a connection like this could be real, but the very next day we saw each other again, and I don't think either of us could deny it, even though I definitely tried to. Hours spent talking with you felt like only minutes, and I found myself begging the universe to put more time in the day. When you found me, I wasn't ready to give my heart away, but the more time spent with you made it incredibly easy. I promise to always listen to your stories, even if it's one I've heard a few hundred times. I promise to let you walk into every bookstore we pass, and to never buy a book that you can't fit in your pocket. I promise to always help you root for the Tigers, even if they aren't doing their best. I promise to always start the laundry as long as you promise to finish it. I promise to work on my patience, my eye rolls, and my tone. I can't promise you I will be perfect, but I can promise that I will always be real and to love you intensely. Tony, today I confidently and eagerly step into this marriage with you because, to be honest, I have been married to you since the day we met. I am so incredibly honored and excited to officially be your wife. Love, yours forever, Special K.
Writing this was next to impossible because none of the words I choose seem to capture how I feel. At the end of the day, they're just words, and they'll never measure up to the way I feel about you and us and the life we're building together. Of course, I want to say the perfect thing, but even more than that, I want to show you. I want my actions to be the words I can't come up with. It's also been hard to pin down the exact moment I knew you were the one, but very early on, there was a once-in-a-lifetime realization that really drove it home for me. And it was the fact that I didn't have to fake it. I didn't have to smooth out any rough edges or hide any embarrassing secrets. I could just be 100% myself, warts and all, and you were still there. And not only that, you loved me for it. It blew my mind, and it still does to this day. I promise to always be honest with you, and it's the only thing I ask in return. In my opinion, that is the single most important thing we can do. Nothing can stop us, nothing we can't figure out or work through, as long as we tell each other the truth. And by far, my favorite vows-related question to answer was the one about how we imagine getting married as children and how it all holds up. You already know how I feel about it because I've told you so many times, but I'll say it again here. 12-year-old Tony would be proud. You're everything I've ever wanted and more. I wish I could talk to that little kid. I'd tell him to be patient and not to worry, and then I would show him pictures of you and we'd high five. It took being with you to fully realize and understand who I am and who I want to be, and I'll never be able to properly thank you for that. But I look forward to a lifetime of trying. I love you, Special K, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life trying to prove it.
I, Tony, take you, Kayla, to be my wife.
I, Tony, take you, Kayla, to be my wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish till death us do part.
To love and to cherish till death us do part.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
I, Kayla, take you, Tony.
Oh, sorry. I, Kayla, take you, Tony.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish till death us do part.
Love and to cherish till death us do part.
Tony, like Kayla, you were the entertainer at any party or gathering, and it wouldn't be the same if you weren't there. While you have some pretty nice dance moves, I may be biased here, but I think Kayla's got you beat. I can't wait to see all the things the two of you accomplish together, the adventures you will go on, and the many years of happiness you have in front of you. I can't say it enough how grateful and thankful I am my sister has found not only someone who can keep up with her on the dance floor, but someone who's always making her laugh and smile. And Kayla has the best smile. So cheers to many, many happy years of love and laughter. I love you guys.
I still remember the day we met Kayla. We were all at Stardust on Saturday night for our bowling league. What a lucky lady, she got to meet the whole family on like the second day. It's hard to explain how different life was for us back then. Although Tony was 28 and I had a 3-year-old daughter, we were essentially young male bachelors. We acted like bachelors. We ate terrible food, we worked on our classic cars in the garage, we spent our money foolishly. Before I knew what happened, my bachelor buddy was gone. I found myself in Tony's garage, staring hopelessly and confused, all alone staring at my car. At first I have to admit I was bummed, but I knew it was good for Tony. He was a changed man almost overnight, like a man who just found God, honestly. Within a month, my brother, who had smoked for over a decade, quit cold turkey. Cold turkey overnight. It's quite a rare thing to add years to someone's life after a first few dates.